Today, we're taking a look at the all-new 2026 Nissan Leaf. Longer range, new technology, and a full redesign inside and out. Let's check it out. Now, Nissan has made the Leaf more of a crossover style versus the previous version. Looking at the front end, this one does have quite a few nice features for the SV here. You get full LED headlights. So you have LED daytime running lights, you have LED headlights as well, and they are automatic on-off headlights. They kind of have this electric car feel to the front end. We have our new Nissan badge. There's a front end camera here. That's gonna help with your 3D around view monitor. Parking sensors down below. So we have sensors here, sensors below the license plate, and that's gonna help with all your tech, like your forward emergency braking, your Nissan Pro Pilot Assist, which we're gonna show you when we take it for a drive. Checking out the side profile here, guys. This one is obviously the white exterior color. You can see how it has the black roof and the black mirror caps. So Nissan has now added the DC fast charger to the Nissan Leaf. So it's right on this passenger side. Now, this one will charge the Nissan Leaf from 0 to 80% in 35 minutes. And that's improved from the 2025 Leaf, which took 60 minutes to go from 0 to 80%. Now, if you're charging at home, you can use the other side here for your level 2 charging. 11 hours on the level 2 charging. You can use a standard outlet as well for those longer charges at home. You can get an adapter from Nissan for your V2L charging if you want to blow up inflatables or do things around at the campground and really use this as a drivable power bank. The rims are 18-inch aluminum alloy rims. It's sitting on Yokohama all-season tires. Now they have this nice large wide spoke. Nissan has stated that they've improved the aerodynamics of the Leaf. It's a flat bottom. You do have the flush door handles. Once we lock the car, they're gonna fall into the car to increase the aerodynamics. Little hidden handle at the top. Checking out the rear, I love this kind of Nissan stamp on the back. Our backup camera is up top of our hatch right here. And we do have our handle release, rear parking sensors as well. Looks very similar to the rear end of a Tesla, if you ask me. Let's open up the trunk. Now, no power liftgate on this SV package, but it does go up easy with the push of a button. And now this is kind of the crossover platform. So there's a bit more cargo capacity. You have a little hidden storage here. What's in the mystery box?
What's in the box?
That's gonna be your charging adapter as well. So it comes with your adapters as well for your charging. And you have this divide and hide kind of storage space underneath. Now, if you do the IKEA thing, you can fold the seats down. Pretty standard for Nissan vehicles, 60-40 split. And there's kind of your cargo area if you have larger items. This one is the SV Plus. So it's right in the middle package here, guys. And it has an MSRP here in Canada of $50,855. And for all my American friends, has a USD of $34,635 in the US. So new now to the Leaf, they added the approach, unlock, and lock. So you can see the handles are kind of flush into the car right now. Before we unlock this thing and check out the inside, guys, this is your moment to subscribe to Cars Unlocked. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, support your creator. But look at this. As I walk to the car, the handle instantly pops out and I'm good to get in and enter the car. So really nice, convenient feature. Once you lock the car and walk away, the handles are gonna close. Check this out, guys. Full leather in this SV package. It is the tailor fit leather seats. It does have Nissan's zero gravity seats, and we do have an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat. The front seats are heated, and these two seats are heated as well. It's a little tight for me. This seat is kind of how I'd be positioned for driving. This seat's all the way back. So if I was sitting behind this, it would be very tight. But one thing that I was upset about in the 2025 Leaf is there was a big hump here for the battery, but now it's a flat surface. So it does give a little more space and you can have someone comfortably sit in the middle. There's cup holders in each door, armrest as well, and a cup holder here as well. All right, let's start this thing up and check out what Nissan has done. On first glance, what I love, two 14-inch displays. So it has their kind of monolith display. It's really two separate displays, but because they're side by side, it really looks like one large display. We have the Google built in. So for all of you, I'm just gonna turn on the GPS settings and you can do your maps very easy. Nissan gives you a full free trial to this for 5 years here in Canada. And look at this, just like Google, you can use voice commands to navigate. I can say, hey Google, take me to Niagara Falls.
Navigating to Niagara Falls.
Very easy, and there you can see it's all mapped out there. There's also a ton of EV features that you can do. So here's my electric vehicle widget. So I can see my charging time, pick my climate schedules. If I want to turn the heating on at a certain time, I can select charge schedules. I can also just view turn on my battery cooling and view all of my settings here all done. There's my battery heater. So there's a lot of EV features you can use. You can track your energy usage. This car hasn't done much driving, so there's not much usage on it yet. Find charging stations. You can kind of see all the different EV features that you can do. It's also going to come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which you can connect wirelessly. And look at all these apps here. Google Maps, as you can see, you can download the Nissan mobile app, Amazon Alexa. You have the MyQ Garage if you want to sync your garage door. There's a ton of fun features here. Now on my middle screen behind the wheel, here's all your driving assistance. So here is my home screen here. I can see my compass, my Bluetooth, my charging here. So you can see we're at 95%, and this one gives you a range of 339. So Nissan said that the power output at 100% is 463 kilometers. So not sure what's going on here. Maybe we have to adjust our settings to get to that. There's our driving computer, tire pressure monitor, GPS, radio, Pro Pilot Assist, and then I can adjust my settings. So a lot of cool stuff. We do have a digital speedometer on the screen. Here we can see our power consumption as well. And look at this wheel, guys. It is a heated leather wrapped wheel. And then we have all our controls right here for our hands-free, for our phone use. And you have this little dial wheel to move things around and play with your settings. We have our radio. And then on the other side is going to be our cruise control and volume settings. One thing that I do know that they've changed is they've added the button shifters. So we do have electric buttons for our park, our reverse, our neutral. It's all right here. And then we have our e-step pedal and our different drive modes, which we're going to show you in a second here. In our center console, we have two USBs for charging. So those are USB-Cs. We have two cup holders, a little phone storage right in there as well. And then here is going to be our wireless charging pad and our center stack. So with this SV trim, you do get the Nissan 360 safety shield. So that's going to give you things like the blind spot monitor, the forward emergency braking, the rear emergency braking with the cycling and pedestrian detection. And you also get the Nissan Pro Pilot Assist. Now, you don't get the 2.0 Pro Pilot Assist in this Leaf. You get the regular Pro Pilot Assist. So it has the adaptive cruise control and the lane centering assistant. So right now I'm driving. You can see it's keeping me centered in the lane here. I have my speed set to 104. I have a full tutorial of this on my channel. 75 kilowatt battery. It's boasting about 214 horsepower and 216 pounds-feet of torque from the electric motor. What I like about electric cars, just in general, is there is so much front-end torque, and they take off like a rocket. So we're going to go a little fast around this kind of corner here. And it really puts you back in the seat when you step on it. Yeah, definitely when you put your foot down, that front end torque, you can feel it. So pretty happy with the power and the acceleration that you get out of this. The suspension and the handling is also pretty fair. Definitely a smooth ride here. Is it quieter than the previous generations of the Leaf? I would say yes. I do still hear a lot of road noise, but that's pretty standard. Like, we are going 100 here. So if you're using a fast charger, you do get this little adapter here because it's going to be different than your hookup, but it's good that they included it, and you can just plug it in there. And there you are, you're good to pay and charge. Nissan has also said they've improved the thermal management. So for Canadian winters, it's not going to affect your battery life or your charging time. So hopefully only time will tell. I'd have to really test this car out in the snow to see how that stands. Now, it does have the nice around view monitor here. You can see there's a few different angles when you're reversing. And as I turn, these guidelines are going to help me find my parking spot. The other cool thing about this camera is it does have Nissan's 3D intelligent camera here. So you can really check out your park job. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've made it this far, we'd love to hear from you, what you have to say. Let us know in the comments. Do you like this Nissan Leaf compared to the Hyundai Kona EV, the Kia Niro EV? How does it stack up? And we're gonna be doing tutorials of some of the other features that we didn't get into a lot of details on this car, like the e-step pedal, the Pro Pilot Assist, things like that. So subscribe if you guys are new and you wanna stay tuned for those features. My name is Christopher from Cars Unlocked. We will see you in the next one.